Rockstars, Music Monday. All right, today is about singing and specifically about practicing. So in my studio, we focus practicing on scale patterns and the scales that we do in order to help your voice. So I'm listening to your voice and I'm playing the piano and I'm giving you word vowel combinations and scale combinations in order to help you improve your voice. Because you came in for a reason, right? Your voice is cracking or you can't reach the notes that you'd like to reach, or things hurt or are extremely uncomfortable, those kinds of things. So practicing is doing that scale work in order to help fix those things. Practicing is not singing to songs. So that's the way it is in my studio. So when people come in every week, the first thing I always ask is, how was your practicing for the last week? And I'd like people to say, great, I practiced every single day. Or I've practiced 4 times a week, which would be wonderful. But what happens, I've noticed, is that a lot of people hem and haw, like, well, it was all right. And I'm like, well, what does all right mean? Like, well, I sang my song a lot, and then I have to remind them that practicing is not singing. And then there seems to be this kind of shame or guilt or something if they haven't practiced to their scales. And I always let my clients know it's okay if sometimes you can't practice. Life is life. But if you have been taking lessons and you have not practiced those scales all month, then we're going to have a hardcore talk, because why are you here? What was your goal for singing lessons to begin with? But I don't ask you these questions to make you feel guilty or to make you feel shame or feel bad about yourself. Practicing scales is not punishment. Practicing scales gets you to singing the songs you want and getting your voice to work the way you've always wanted it to. That's why you're taking lessons. So I just want to let you guys know that you shouldn't have to force yourself or feel bad about practicing. It should be the exciting part that gets you going. Like going to the gym, you're working out, it's not punishment. Working out is to get you into your summer body, into that pair of jeans. We shouldn't look at going to the gym as punishment. We should be looking at it as, this is going to get me to the goal, which is whatever your goal is. Vocalizing and doing your scales is not a punishment. It's to get you to your healthiest voice possible, your best range possible, your strongest middle and head voice that you could possibly get. So with your teacher asking you if you have practiced and encouraging you to practice more, I just want you guys to think that through as a positive thing. Practicing is actually fun because you get to see the growth and the changes and the goodness that's coming out of your voice by doing all of these things. And then you finally get to go sing karaoke and you nail that song, or you're ready to go audition for something, for school or community theater or even something bigger. I mean, that's why you're taking lessons, we assume. So please don't think of the practicing as punishment, and don't feel shame or guilt if you've had a few days where you don't practice, but maybe take a second to reconsider why you're taking lessons if you haven't practiced at all. So from me as a singing teacher to you as a singer, please reorient yourself on what practicing means to you and what your goals are again. That is the challenge. Do not think of it in a negative way. Think of it as getting you to your goal. That would be great.